Howdy, howdy, ho there. How you doing today? This here's Jerry coming at you from the man cave. Today we're going to be doing a video on shotguns, which you just saw the two. One is the Winchester SXP pump action 12 gauge. The second one, we're going to save that till we break it out. We're going to do the first one, which is the Winchester, and then the other one we'll bring about. And also over my left shoulder here, you can see there's the Ruger Vaquero chambered in .45 Colt, and that's the holster that I was talking about in the 357 video that I have for this one. We'll get into that later on once we're done the two shotguns. So let me know in the comments what your favorite type of shotgun is. Is it a 12 gauge? Is it a 20 gauge? Hell, is it a 14? You know, let me know. Is it a pump? Is it semi-auto? Self-feeding? You know, a double barrel, one over, side by side, like this one over here, or something different. My stepson has one. It holds 14 rounds. It's a bullpup. It's a scary looking, you know. I don't particularly care for it. As you can see, they're basically both hunting shotguns. This here, first one, the Winchester. Okay, Winchester SXP. Okay, touted by Winchester to be the fastest pump on the market. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. You be the judge. I do love this shotgun. I love the look of it. I love the long barrel. I think it's 28. Break out the old tape measure here. I think it's 28. Yes, 28-inch barrel on it. Brass bead, single brass bead. Got the ribs along here. No rear sight. It's just a little groove that runs all the way up here. It holds 4 in the tube, 1 in the magazine, for a total of 5. Fine by me. I've got all different kinds of rounds for it. Bird shot, buckshot, slugs, rifled slugs. Most of my rounds are Winchester. I have some estate buckshot and bird shot. Most of the ones I use though are Winchester Super X. I just love those Super X rounds, especially in the SXP. This gun is, I guess I bought it about 4, maybe 5 years ago, somewhere around there. I love it. Here on my mini farm, got lots of issues with critters. We talked about in the last video that the possums. I have a big problem with possums. I didn't know until I started raising chickens. Even before that, I just didn't know until about a year ago. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's taking my chickens. We had a problem with a fox. I bought 2 mules. Haven't seen that fox since the day I got the mules, nor have I seen deer on my property anymore, which means I can no longer hunt on my own. That's another story for another time. Turkeys too. We had wild turkeys out the wazoo in the back 40, in the woods in the back 40. I haven't seen one single turkey other than my turkey, which is down in the barn, since I got the mules. But anyway, I have a problem with hawks, and I have a problem with possums. I don't shoot the hawks, but I do use bird shot to fire off a warning shot. Usually they fly away, and they'll come back later on. I pop off another round or two, and they fly away. And I've been pretty lucky with them. I only had to take one chicken that I know of Although I did find yesterday, I found a pile of black feathers, chicken feathers, at the fence line. I don't know what got it, but it 4-inch squares, and it pulled a chicken through it. Couldn't find no tracks. There's too many leaves, and didn't see any blood, just a pile of feathers. It looked like the chicken's rump sitting there until I went to pick it up, and it was just feathers. Same way they were on the bird. I've never seen that before. I've seen the piles of feathers after something's gotten them, but I've never seen it the way it was set up. It dumbfounded me. What the hell got this thing? I don't know. I lose chickens constantly. Chickens. They do 3 things. They eat, they shit, and they die. And that's it. That's all they do. And they feed you. But basically, eat, shit, die. Not necessarily in that order, but pretty much. But getting back to the shotguns, okay? This has, let's see if you can see it here. I don't know if you can see the notches. Okay. You can change out the, crap, I just forgot the name. The choke. The chokes. This came with 3 chokes. I think this is the full that I have in here. I like the pattern on it. I'm not really hunting with it. I've gone turkey hunting with it until the turkeys disappeared. I don't hunt deer with it. But turkey, yes. And possums, yes. Taking out just 1 possum with this. It's a buckshot. I got a little mount on here, just some estate double-aught 9 pellet buck, 12 gauge. If I didn't mention that already, 12 gauge pump. I love the 12 gauges. It's my favorite. I wouldn't mind having like a single action or single shot 20. That I would like to get one day. But this is my go-to shotgun for everything. I've got all kinds of rounds, small game, upland, bird, turkey, buckshot, different types of buckshot, slugs, you name it. You know, it's a shotgun. Get every kind of round you can for it and utilize it. They're fun. It's got a really nice, let's slide this up, recoil pad on here. It's kind of hard, but it's nice and thick, and it does save your shoulder. I got old shoulders. I had the right one operated on. I am right-handed. But the one thing I like about this is you can get that brass bead in sight real quick with this. For me, instantaneous. I can get that bead lined up and in sight faster than you can fart. I mean, I love it. These guns were made in Turkey. So was the Wildcat, by the way, the Winchester Wildcat 22 LR that I have, that we did the last video. We showed it in the last video. Both of them, for some reason, made in Turkey. I don't know what's going on with Winchester, why they're making their guns overseas anymore. I wish they would bring them all back to America. But the Turks, gotta be honest with you, there's some fighters over there. They've been fighting for centuries, and they know how to build a good gun. That's for sure. But that's my 12 gauge pump. Now, no fighting, boys. I got a ton of cats. Anyone want a cat? I'll mail it to you. Just kidding. Anyway, the next shotgun. This double barrel, double trigger, double rabbit ear. This is a early 30s Husqvarna. That's right, a Husqvarna. I forget the series. It's like I want to say HD. You have to take the barrel off. Maybe we'll get to that in a little bit. how to take it apart. But this thing is old, extremely old. I found this at a store downtown across from the courthouse on the square called The Bunker. Give a shout out to The Bunker. I also found my Beretta 92F there. Another antique gun that I absolutely love and adore. But this thing, man, it's got a metal butt plate on there. Trying to get that. There's the reflection that I was looking for from the lights. Okay. This thing kicks like a mule. It is a brake action. Okay. So you move the lever to the right and it pops it open. Now, this is not an ejector. It doesn't eject the shells. It does lift them, so you can grab a hold of each empty shell and toss them, and then you just take your next shells, pop them in, whatever. Now, here's the thing, and here's the real kicker. I bought this gun. I know it was old, made by a Husqvarna tractor company, the Swedish company. I think they're Swedish. Not 100% sure on that. If you know, put it in the comments. Let me know. But I believe they're Swedish. I had no idea that they made shotguns. And I found this at The Bunker. They actually had, I think it was 4 or 5 of them. They bought them in bulk from someplace. All the same. I looked them over. All 4 of them, 5, whatever they had. And this looked like the best one. I saw some with cracks in the wood. This doesn't have any cracks. All the metal looks good. None of it looks stressed. It operated fine. It's got external. Let's see. Let's cock the hammer. Okay. It's got external firing pin. Let's see if we can get a shot of that there. Okay, right there. That has, it's like a nut around it, but the firing pin pushes in, and then let's see if you can see it in there. Let's see if I can push it. See it coming out. Okay, there's the firing pin right there. That's it. Simplicity at its best. Problem is, I found out after I put quite a few rounds. Now, the first set of rounds, I put 2 shells through it. The first 2 shells I put through it were high brass, double-aught buck, 2 3/4 inch shells. And I used a string. I set the gun up. I pulled it with a string. I didn't know what was going to happen with this thing. It fired fine. I tried several more. Everything was okay. Then I find out later on, after I started looking things up on YouTube about it and other internet adventures that I did, that this is a 2.5 inch shell it takes, not 2 3/4. And I was firing 2 3/4 shells out of it. Since then, I haven't fired this shotgun. And I don't. It's a beaut. We got the hammer cocked. Now, it's got the 2 triggers, as you can see. Front one and the rear one. For those of you that don't know, and this is for the majority of double rabbit ear and double trigger, the way to remember it, old timer told me this a long time ago, you're either right up front or you're left behind. So the right hammer is used with the front trigger. The left hammer is used with the rear trigger. Okay? Easy way to remember it. Right up front or left behind. I never forgot that. I didn't own one of these at the time. Always wanted one. Found this one. But it's got, as you can see, it's got the mounts for a strap. One up here. One in the back here. Okay, you put a strap on it if you want. I don't carry it. I don't use it, so I don't need a strap on it. But it is a cool antique firearm. Let me tell you, who doesn't love an old double barrel? Imagine breaking into somebody's house and staring down the barrel of one of these. Hey, varmint, get out my house. You know, I mean, I'd shit my pants. Anyway, Husqvarna, I had no idea, no clue that they made shotguns. Now I know. I've tried to find shells online for this. I would like to fire it. It is a fun gun. Somebody said you can use the 2 3/4, but just light loads, you know, like bird shot, small game, upland. I don't know. You know, I don't know. You just, nowadays you just don't know. They don't make these anymore. They are plentiful. I found out you can find them online. You can, I mean, they're out there. So if you want one, you can find one. And old ones too. I don't know what year they started making them or what year they stopped making them. But this one's roughly, I'm going to say somewhere between 1930 and 1934. This shotgun was made. And I've seen them where the stock right here, how this comes down, it's kind of got that pistol grip to it. I've seen them where they were straight. Like my lever action, my Henry, where it goes straight into the butt. No cheek pad or nothing, man. It's just rock hard wood. It's all beat up, scuffed up, but the damn thing is, I don't know, you do the math, 1934 to 2026. You know, I mean, come on, what's that, 82, 90 some years old, 80 some, I don't know. I was never good at math. Anyway, it's got the hardened cased, the colors on that. Look at how beautiful that is. The bluing on this gun is incredible also. I mean, for as old as this shotgun is, the bluing, there's like, I'm not going to say it's not mint condition by any means, but it is in immaculate condition. I mean, it really is. The wood's got some scuffs and scratches in it, you know, as you can see. I'm smacking my guitar over there. Show you the other side of the stock. You can see some dings and scratches. It's like somebody had a sticker on here. I'm gonna have to get that. I've had it for years, but I just never got around taking that glue off of there. But wow, man, I need a gun hanger, wall hanger, so I can hang this on the wall and not keep it in the gun cabinet. Give me room for another rifle in the gun cabinet. Hang this thing up over my wood burning stove or over top of the doorway. Would look really cool right above my back door out on my deck. You know, hang that puppy up above the door. I gotta get some hangers for it. But that is the Husqvarna double barrel 12 gauge, by the way. It is a 12 gauge, 2.5 inch shells it takes. So that is that. Now we're gonna, this doesn't like to stand up either, so hold on a second, folks. I have to lay it down on the other couch over there. It don't like standing up on its own. It doesn't have a rubber butt pad. It's just metal, and it just slides and hits the ground. That's Winston right there. He's the one that was trying to climb up on me in the last video. There's a bunch of them around here. The holster. Let's take a look at this holster. Okay. This is the one for the Vaquero 45. It's got the hammer strap like the other one. The Vaquero, the 45 Colt. Okay. This one I found, there's a local, like, I forget the name of it. It's like a cowboy store. And I think this one, let's see, it's 2, 6, 8, 10. 18 rounds it holds in the belt, and I like it because the rounds kind of wrap around from your left back. The other belt, they're just straight across the back of it. You got to reach all the way behind you, and getting bad shoulders, and it's not the most comfortable position to be. But these, you can grab them. But yeah, this is the belt that I bought for the Vaccaro. So that is that. So here we go. I gotta stop saying that word "so." I say it too much. Anyway, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite shotgun? Again, what favorite gauge? Do you like the 12, like myself? The 20? I don't mind the 20. 14? A 10? I don't know. You tell me. What's your favorite? What's your favorite gun? As far as shotguns, your favorite brand, Mossberg, you know, they make a hell of a shotgun. I gotta get me one of them. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And until next time, folks, remember, don't try this at home. I am what you call not a professional. And thanks for watching this shotgun video. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.